And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas Johnson back with another episode of this MLB Show 22 Custom League. And we're back in this series. It's been a little bit, and it's been a little bit of a break since I've uploaded another new video for you guys. And I mean, that's just what happens when it comes to the holidays and being out of town and being with family and relatives and all that. I just did not have time. I had time to edit this video a little bit, but I didn't have any time to actually record for you guys. So I'm back home now, here at home in Colorado. And so we're going to go into this game here, and we set this game up at the end of the last really show video that we had. But this is a divisional matchup here that we're going to showcase between the Monarchs and the Richmond Rhinos. Actually, not divisional game, but these are two National League teams here that have both started out pretty well and pretty good to begin this season here. Better than I think a lot of people expected them to be. And you look at this lineup for Richmond here, and this is definitely a team that, you know, I didn't really see coming. I knew that their pitching had a chance to be really good, but the offense, you know, they've been better than expected, but their pitching has been awesome. I mean, he has a 2.01 ERA right now. And you have an under 1 or under 2 ERA for both Pearson and Walker Buehler right now on this pitching staff. Walker Buehler 1.24 ERA right now in 50 innings pitched. So he has been absolutely insane. The bullpen, you look at Tyler McGill has been good. Alec Benninger has been good. So those two long relievers have been fairly good for them. Ryan Weathers has given up one run there in 7 innings so far. He's only 23 years old in this game. Shane Green has given up one run in 8.2 innings, so he's been pitching really well. Clay Holmes so far, 10 absolutely perfect innings for him right now. 10 innings, has not allowed a run, only has allowed 4 hits total. And then you got Bruzdollar there. But yeah, this is a team that, you know, right now has some really great standout pitchers, and their bullpen has been fairly good. You know, their offense, though, I don't know how long it's going to last for their offense. Their offense is playing pretty decently, not playing terribly right now. And then you go to Kansas City, and this is kind of a team that we expected to be good here, but the top 3 in this batting order are not hitting that great. Chris Taylor is right now in the midst of a cold streak. So is Max Muncy, but his time here in Kansas City has been good so far. 7 home runs, 19 RBIs, and over 300 average for him so far. He's doing exactly what the Monarchs wanted him to do when they signed him last year in the offseason. And they also signed Andrew McCutchen from Boston, and so far, you know, the average is really low, only at 210, but he does have 7 homers already and 6 doubles. And I think he leads the team right now in RBIs. He has 19 of them. Tom LaStella, 34 years old. They kind of came clutch in the playoffs a couple of times, and he has a 308 average right now. Hitting the ball really well. Ashton Nola is batting .250. As a catcher, one of the better hitting catchers in baseball, really. But Bobby Witt Jr., only a 207 batting average. That's not great. Trent Grisham has been hitting pretty well. So the lineup in the batting order overall has been pretty decent. Kyle Hendricks has been awesome in 50 innings so far here this season. 2.34 ERA for him. Dane Dunning hasn't been very good. So neither has Zach Gallen, over 5 ERA. And neither has Emerson Hancock either. So, I mean, Nolan and Hendricks, those top 2 pitchers are performing exactly kind of as you expect them to, performing really well. But outside of those 2 guys, not a lot of depth to this pitching staff. And those bottom 3 pitchers are not pitching very well right now at all. The bullpen there, you got Cole Orvin pitching really well. Will Harris hasn't pitched a lot. Dylan Floro has pitched quite a bit already, 11 innings for him and a 1.64 ERA. Mike Mayers, right now was his team setup man. He has not given up a lot. Cole McHugh has only given up 1 run here in 9.1 innings so far. So that's kind of a look at the stats of these 2 teams going into this game. As we're in Richmond here, and the Rhinos taking on the Monarchs. They're the home team. They're 19-14 this season. Kansas City is 18-15. So Richmond, 5 games above 500 this year, or 4 games above 500 actually. No, they're 5 games above 500 right now, and the Monarchs at 18-15, 3 games above 500 at the moment. And, I mean, Richmond's successful year, 6 starts for Nate Pearson, 1.62 ERA, 39 innings, a 1.08 whip. He has been incredible this season so far. Chris Taylor, yeah, the OPS is, about 800, so he's actually been hitting the ball fairly well here, leading off for Kansas City this season. That's a fly ball right over into center field for Bellinger to take in and collect. And, yeah, again, you look at Richmond and team Vikings above 500 right now. It's still really early. We're just out of the first month of the year, but this is a better start than I think a lot of people anticipated. And I mean, I think that this pitching definitely has longevity. This should be a good pitching staff pretty much all year long, I would think, because that's a swing and a miss at a four-seamer by Nimmo that was way, way high in the zone. Ball near his eyes, and he cannot hit it, obviously, so that's going to be a strikeout. There's a base hit, though, by Yordan Alvarez, whose average has not been very good this season. He's only batting like 230 right now so far to begin the year, so the average has not been there. I think his power has been pretty decent still, though. And that's a fly ball. That's into center. Another out there for Bellinger to get as he collects that one, catches it for the final out of the first inning here, and a hit for Kansas City, but nothing there in the top half, so we go bottom one, no score. And here on the mound for the Monarchs is Zach Gallen, and I mean, he's not been good through 6 starts, 5.2 ERA, 1.5 whip, I mean, 17 walks, ton of walks for him. Lemus Diaz batting .261, 4 homers so far this year. But yeah, I don't know what to do about Zach Gallen. He's still really young in this game. I think he's like 26, 27 in this game. So he's not old enough to the point where I'm really wanting to like send him down or anything. But man, he is just not. He was not good last year for this team. He's having a really bad start to the season, and I have not seen him really develop very well in any of the sims that I've done in this game. So I mean, hopefully he can turn it around. That's a long run for Brandon Nimmo, who makes the catch out there in right field to get the second out. Tagging from first, though, is the runner. There's Josh Taylor, 732 OPS despite a near 300 average. Only has 1 home run. 10 RBIs, though. That's a line drive by Nimmo, and he's going to catch that one as well. Sailing almost above his head, and he makes a couple of good plays out there in right to end the first. So both teams get a hit in that inning, but nobody scored. So we're up to the second now. 5 homers for Tom LaStella, who's been really a surprising star for this Monarchs lineup so far this season, as that is a strike on the inside corner to him here. 1-2 now is the count to LaStella. And let's see what he comes with here on this 1-2 pitch. It's a swing and a drive. Naylor's not even chasing it anymore. That ball is long gone. Home run from Tommy LaStella, 420-foot blast. 6th homer of the year. The Monarchs will get the first runs of the game here in the second inning. And continuing really a hot start for this 34-year-old, I mean, a veteran guy, veteran presence in this batting order. He knew it right away. That was a no-doubter. An absolute bomb there. 105 exit velo halfway up the stands in right field. Wow, that ball was mashed. But Bollywood Jr., man, this is one of the guys that, had a good rookie year. In real life, obviously, was insane. An MVP caliber type player. In real life, he's got a below 600 OPS right now. I mean, a below 570 OPS right now to start this season. He has been really struggling, and I don't really know why, because his stats are really good, and he's, still super young. But, man, he's got to turn the season around somehow. There's Abraham Toro. 233 average for him, 6 homers. And, the Richmond Rhinos, the one thing that I do have concerns about with them is getting on base. I don't know how they're going to do it, really. Abraham Toro, 6 home runs. That's second on the team. They don't have a lot of power on this lineup. And they don't have a lot of guys that really are reliably getting on base for them a lot here, even early on this season. Their offense has cooled down, definitely, since the start of the year. That's a base hit, though, by Toro back up the middle. And he hit that ball really well. I mean, it's a line drive, and that's a base hit in any ballpark that you go to there. 112 exit velo. The ball was absolutely matched. Perfect swing timing on it. And here's Jose Miranda, and he's going to swing and miss. That was a pretty ugly swing on a slider there. But 2 home runs for him, 17 RBIs, and 872 OPS. He's still hitting the ball really well this year. He's still got a ton of extra base hits. And that's the swing and a miss, though, on a circle change. And he kind of looks silly. No, he did not look that. He looked silly, foolish in that at-bat as he swings at 2 really bad pitches there, including that off-speed pitch. I mean, that wasn't actually a bad pitch. That was a really good pitch by Gallen, kind of at the bottom of the zone on near the corner. So that's a strikeout, first one of the game for him. And now Luis Campusano is going to swing and miss at that pitch as well. Wow. That one way in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but Campusano, I don't know, maybe he just thought he checked his swing because he didn't really run to first base that fast. But either way, 2 strikeouts for Zach Gallen in that second inning. So now we're moving on to the third. Here's Chris Taylor. He's going to swing. That ball is down the line, and right in is down, and it's going to be fair. Down the line, where Naylor is on the move to get to it, but passing second base, going to third is the runner. That's a triple. A huge swing. Chris Naylor getting a triple and in a scoring position. And now Brandon Nimmo up the plate here. That was a pitch he to swing at in his first at-bat. Nate Pearson trying to go to that well again to make him swing at another one. But this time, Nimmo holds off. The count is full to him here, and he's going to take a four-seamer there outside for ball 4. So a triple and a walk. Not a great start for Pearson in this inning here. Man on the corners with 1 away in the meat of this order coming up. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Had that base hit in the first inning. 2 for 5 in this series. Apparently these teams have played one other game before going into this one here. As that's a ground ball. That's going to get through. It is going to be a base hit. Chris Taylor will score. And an RBI there for Yordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 2 now on the day. And it's now 2-0 Monarchs. And that was a off-speed pitch that, I mean, just caught way too much of the plate right there. There's Max Muncy. He's going to swing and miss there at a low and outside fastball. I mean, corner paint pitch right there by Pearson. And that's his second strikeout, second out of the third. Tom Listello's back at the plate. Homered last time up, and he's going to swing and plop this ball into right field here for, this is trouble. Naylor can't get to it. He took a bad angle on it. Going to score 1 run. Yordan Alvarez is around third, and he is going to score standing up as well as a 2 RBI double for Tommy Listello. 4th double for him of the season. And he's got 3 ribbies here. 4-0 lead now for Kansas City. So the Monarchs have a couple of big innings right here. Austin Nola at the plate now, and he's going to swing at an off-speed pitch that was filthy there in the dirt and inside to him. But, man, Pearson, a rough third inning there, gives up 3 runs. Has already given up 4 here through 3 innings. And Richmond is behind the 8-ball here immediately. Shannon Duvall, below 200 batting average, but he's got 8 home runs, or 7 or 8 home runs there, so his OPS is not actually that bad. But, I mean, swinging and missing at that changeup, it's just, you don't want to give him anything to hit, you don't want to groove a pitch to him, but you're not really concerned about him getting on base too much. Oh my goodness, that was an ugly swing by Duvall on a way inside fastball there. Yikes, that was a rough swing, and now 1 down in the inning. Zach Gallen's kind of settling in right now. He's pitching really well, and he's got a lead, and that's a swing and a drive. That one falls in fairly, and another one down the line here. Gene Segura is going to get himself a double down the line. His 7th so far of the year already. And a man in scoring position. Richmond's got to start getting on the board here in this game, but they're not going to do it here. Diaz swings and misses at a slurve there. That was a scoop ball, I think. But it was an off-speed pitch, and he gets him again. Another off-speed pitch. That one to Bellinger, and he swings late on that one. Zach Gallen these off-speed pitches, man, are getting these hitters for Richmond and absolutely making them look silly. So 6 strikeouts for Gallen here. 3 innings in the books for him. We're now in the 4th, and he's gonna make that hitter swing and miss at the swing and pop that pitch inside. That one was way inside to the hitter, and man, Abraham Toro is back at the plate. I mean, Zach Gallen, just these hitters are not getting anything to hit. They're swinging at pretty bad pitches right now, and now Toro is gonna swing and miss at a 4-seamer. Straight gas for Gallen, pumped it by him here, and he's got 7 Ks now tonight. Wow, 95 on that 4-seamer. Abraham Toro had no chance. So a 2-2 pitch to Miranda now. He struck out his first time up, and he's gonna swing and miss. Strikes out again. Zach Gallen with 8 punch-outs here. 4 innings in the books. And I think he's got basically all these strikeouts swinging. I mean, he has got everything working right now in this start. One of his maybe better ones of the season.
Your attention,
and we're looking a little bleak here. They're already going to the bullpen here for Richmond. Alec Bettinger is coming out of the bullpen. He's got a 3.42 ERA for him so far this year. Only 4 innings today for Nate Pearson. And line for the loss right now of the offense for Richmond can't get anything going. That's a swing and a drive. Brandon Nero absolutely cranks this ball to deep center field, and it's going to bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. Nero's 8th double of the year, and that was an off-speed pitch there. I believe that was just grooved down the middle for Nimmo. So, man in scoring position for Alvarez. He's already got an RBI. Single today, but he's going to swing and miss at that slider. That was way inside. Not a great pitch there for
the first baseman.
Alvarez, making one of the league's best hitters look pretty foolish and silly on that pitch. The slider there, way inside. Threw a couple of fastballs. A good pitch sequence there. Nothing for Alvarez to hit there on that at bat. There's Max Muncy, and that's a ground ball, a 2-hopper to Gene Segura, who gets the 2nd out of the inning. And Benedict trying to work around this double. Here is Tyler Listell, a 391 average with runners in scoring position. That's kind of insane. And that average is going to go up. That's a ball that falls into center. Benninger, he did not need to dive there. That was a mistake by me. I should not have done that. But now all the way up to third base goes Tommy Listella, and he's going to get there. And they're going to count that as a triple because, I mean, nobody touched that ball until it got near the fence. In reality, it should have been just a base hit, but either way, that's another RBI for Tommy Listella, who has had an unbelievable game right now. And Naylor there making the catch in the outfield and right, but another run for the Rhinos here, or for Kansas City, rather, in the 5th inning. Halfway home, and this game is kind of getting out of hand for the Rhinos. They're down 5 here with Zach Gallen pitching like he is right now. I mean, just domination. That's Evan Longoria taking a look at strike 3. One of the few strikeouts looking we've seen Zach Gallen get in this game so far. 9th of the day. Adam Duvall is at the plate looking for double digits. K-wise, Duvall struck out his last time up. He's got him at 2 strikes here. And it's a slider swung on and missed for strike 3. Zach Gallen, wow, 10 Ks in 5 innings. I wish he would have starts like this more often. So we're now on the top of the 6th. Here's Andrew McCutcheon at the plate here. 5-0 game, leads off against Bettinger. Gave up that run in the 5th inning, and here's the first pitch to McCutcheon, and he's going to crush this ball. No doubter to left field. McCutcheon throws his bat away, and he starts the 6th inning by making it a 6-0 game. 8th homer this year for McCutcheon, who's closing in on 300 in his career. I don't know what he's at exactly now, but 8 homers already. I mean, this is what he did last year. He had a 40 doubles last year and over 30 home runs. and he is having a great start in the power department here for the Monarchs this season, as that's another run. And now Bobby Witt Jr. is going to crush this ball into the gap. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall, and man, Kansas City today, their offense has been clicking. They've gotten a ton of extra base hits tonight. And Bobby Witt Jr., third double of the game, of the season for him. Only his third one. That's not a lot for him. You obviously want to see him do a little bit more. As now Benninger is in danger of walking Chris Taylor. I mean, this has been a pretty terrible start for him right now. Full count pitch is a ground ball. That one gets on through and into center. And there's really no chance to get Bobby Witt on that play. He scores easily on an RBI by Chris Taylor. So, yeah, this game is just out of hand now at this point. 7-0 lead for the Monarchs. They have just been dominant in this one today. And Tyler McGill will come out, but kind of too little too late. 22.2 innings for him, 28 strikeouts to 8 walks. Really good averages against. I mean, he's given up basically nothing to righties all year, below 200 average for him this season against those hitters. And Yordan Alvarez is going to swing and miss again, and another pitch that is way inside on him. I mean, almost basically the exact same pitch he just struck out on last time he was up. But, I mean, 1, 2, 3, top of the batting order. They haven't done anything yet against Gallen in this inning. That's a fly ball on a circle change that actually does fall in, bouncing off the wall. Cody Bellinger is in the scoring position. Really, I think that's the first extra base hit of the game for the Richmond Rhinos all night. Josh Taylor, Naylor crushes it down the line, but it's going to go foul. 4 feet outside of the pole, and nearly a 2-run home run, but it ends up just being a fly out to right field to end the 6th inning. And, you know, I mean, Richmond, they have not had a lot of hits today, but they have had some opportunities in this game. And that was, by the way, pitch 100 for Zach Gallen in this one for Cole Irvin. 51.2 innings, 3.31 ERA. I mean, those are good numbers, man. Those averages against 257 and 263. Not too bad. He's pitched a lot of innings here as his team's long reliever. And he gets through the 7th inning with ease, 1-2-3 frame. And yeah, things are looking bleak right now as Tim Bastar will come out onto the mound. And only 4 innings for him, so not a lot of action for him this year. He's given up 4 runs so far. Has really struggled against lefties, apparently. They're a 625 average against them this season. But we're in the bottom of the 9th now. That's a ground ball. That one does actually get through, and it will go all the way into the corner here in left field. I don't know what that throw was back into the infield, but it's a 7-0 game. We're in the 9th inning now. Bastar just trying to close a deal out, and Diaz gets his 6th double of the year. It's 2 more outs, so Toro is the last chance for the Rhinos today. Here's an 0-1 to him, and that's a ground ball. That one does get through. That'll maybe score a run. They're going to try to send their runner here, and the throw is way offline. So that is going to be an RBI, and Toro in the scoring position now. So Richmond does not get shut out here. They weren't out away from that happening, but Evan Longoria is now going to swing and miss at a changeup there in the dirt for a strikeout to end the game. Kansas City, pretty dominant win here as they move to 4 games above 500, 19-15 on the year. Meanwhile, the Rhinos move to 19-15 on the season after that loss. So, again, I don't know. The Monarchs, I think the Monarchs are the better team. They're the more well-rounded team. They played a lot better today. In this game, kind of a dominant showing from them today. Tom Stella had a great day, 4 RBIs for him, including a home run and a big double today. But yeah, I mean, I think Richmond, really, they could not do anything on offense. Zach Gallen had probably his best start of the entire season. I mean, he was absolutely dominant. And there's a home run from Andrew McCutcheon as well. So yeah, I like what this Monarchs team is doing right now. I like what they've put together, and I think they're probably the favorite in their division to win their division right now. And you know, you got the Sluggers, who I think are pretty good as well. But I think right now, you know, Kansas City's kind of a slower start for them than I expected. But you look at this lineup, and you know, Zach Taylor has been good. He got an RBI in this one. Jordan Alvarez only batted .233, so you want that average to improve for sure. But, man, Tomlin still with .324 average after this game. 4 RBIs. He's got 20 now on the season. And Max Muncy, we didn't see him a lot. I mean, 0 for 4 today. But he's batting .300 basically there. Nola went 0 for 4. McCutcheon had that home run. Bollywood Jr. had a hit as well. But Alvarez had an RBI. He's only got 13 this year. McCutcheon got also his 20th RBI of the season. And then Taylor got his 12th. So, yeah, 2 doubles or three doubles and 2 triples. In the pitching, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, and 9 strikeouts for Zach Allen, who gets his 2nd win of the year. So he brought his ERA down from 4.5 to 4.2 after that game. Had an excellent start. Cole Irvin, 2 really good innings there. Lowers that ERA to 3.19. And Vastar, a good outing. Didn't lower his ERA at all. Still sitting there at 9. He pitched an inning, gave up a run on 2 hits. So you look at Richmond, and yeah, you got some high averages here right now. I mean, Diaz batting .270. He's been good. Bellinger has really struggled, though. Naylor has been pretty good, average-wise, .288. 300 for Jose Miranda so far. But, yeah, I mean, Longoria, I don't think Longoria is an everyday starter. Campusano only batted .235. Duvall only batted .189. So, you just got some hitters here on this team. Total 18th RBI for him. He's got some hitters on this team that I don't think are that great or that consistently good or that are going to be that insane all season long. They're going to have some down streaks, and we're kind of seeing that, I think, already with this team. The pitching, though, the pitching should be solid all year. 4 innings for Nate Pearson with 5 hits, 4 runs allowed. So his worst start probably of the season. His 2nd loss of the year. Bellinger gave up 3 runs as well in relief. So we move on from that game, a dominant win for the Kansas City Monarchs, into a critical situation between Columbus and Houston. We're in the bottom of the 10th, and there's 2 outs. And look at Columbus, they're 20-13 right now this season. Really good start for them. But Houston, it's been the exact opposite. I mean, they are 13-21 right now. The World Series champs have struggled to begin the year. Here's Freddie Freeman, and though with 2 outs in the 10th, he's going to swing and crush this ball to center. Corbin Carroll is at the wall, and that ball is gone! Oh, my Freddie Freeman! What a clutch swing! We are tied in the 9th inning. Or we're in the 10th, actually. But Freddie Freeman with a huge home run. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes the 2-seamer from Drew Pomerantz and deposits it into center field. Unreal swing by Freddie Freeman. That was such a high... I mean, that ball is so high in the air, gets out in the grass in center. Drew Pomerantz is one of the best closers in baseball, and he's been excellent so far this season. And he just allowed the game-tying home run in the 10th inning. That's incredible. Here's Rafael Devers, who right now has been absolutely insane this year. That's a foul ball down the right field line. I mean, he's kind of up there as in the MVP conversation really early on this year, but he swings and misses at that nasty knuckle curveball from Pomerantz. But the damage done as Freddie Freeman ties the game here in the 10th with an absolutely clutch home run. I mean, he's a clutch hitter, man. He's one of the best in the business. And now we're going to continue this game. We're going on to the 11th inning now. So, Emmanuel Dos Santos is pitching for Houston here. That's a line drive by Willie Gurriel, who has been really good, actually, for the Columbus Cardinals here to begin this season, man. He has been awesome. He's batting over 300 right now. And here's Trey Turner, 274 average, only 1 home run so far. So not a lot there in the power department right now, but still getting on base at a decent rate, and he's swinging in that fastball. That was a dangerous pitch to a hitter like him there in right field, but Turner just flies out. So 2 down in the 11th inning here. Santos, 48 pitches, basically a start for him. Here's Jacob Amaya. Amaya truly a starter for this team, but here he is in this game right now. He's starting today, as that's a ground ball. Mondesi is not going to get him up with it. He is not going to get that ball in time. And you see the arrows 19-14, so Monarchs behind them in the division right now. But here's St. Langoliers, as that's a four-seamer at the top of the zone. We called him up last episode, and so far only 125 average. He does have a couple of home runs already, though. But yeah, the average for him has not been that great. He's 0 for 4 today, and he flies this one out shallow center field. And that one is caught easily by Sanchez in center. So that'll end the top of the 11th inning. And the Houston Reapers here have a chance to walk this game off. Here's Jesus Sanchez, 1 for 4 on the day. Only batting, 230 right now, or 240 I think that was. But only has a 605 OPS. So he's kind of struggling right now to begin this year. That's a hit by pitch right there, as that one catches him running inside, and a man on, 1 out, and I think it's time to take your closer out of the game now. They're going to bring in Lugie here. Gosh, that's not how you say his name. I don't know how you say his name, but anyway, he's pitched only 2.2 innings this year. I don't know why they're not giving him more opportunity. And that's a ground ball to Amaya, and he gets the job done right away out of the bullpen. He gets a double play immediately, and that's going to send us to the 12th. So here's Corbin Carroll, 2 for 5 on the day, a 286 average on the season, and coming out of the bullpen for Houston now is Alex Vesia, 9.1 innings, 1.3 ERA, really, really good numbers for him so far, 15 strikeouts, and 103 average against righties. And here's the 2-2 to Carroll. That's a ground ball. That one is going to get through just past the outstretched glove of Alex Bregman, who I believe is his team shortstop. And now a man on, Matt Duffy. He's going to lay down a bunt here over to first base. And a good toss by Freddie Freeman to get the out. But that is a successful sacrifice as the runner moves up to second base. Here's Randy Arozarena now, 0 for 1. He's walked 4 times. And he's now going to swing. Fly that ball into right field. It is off the wall. And around third, coming home to score is Corbin Carroll. And Columbus rather takes the lead back here now in the 11th. We're in the 12th inning now, as that's a huge swing by Randy Arozarena. So we're in the 12th. It's now 3-2 Columbus. And a man on first. Maybe he can extend this lead a little bit. Here's Gleyber Torres trying to steal second base and doing it successfully. Is Arozarena there, as that was a kind of a bad throw from the catcher McCann. And Arozarena's got his 4th stolen base this year. Man in scoring position. What can Gleyber Torres do? He pops it up here. Very shallow right field and right near the foul line. It is caught by Yastrzemski. I believe this team's right fielder. That is out number 2. Yes, it is Yastrzemski there. But a big second out now. And that runner stranded at second base. Here's Taylor Ramirez, batting .290 so far this year. Really good numbers for him. 2-2 pitch. And it's a slider at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. Wow, clutch pitch right there by Vesia, who does give up a run, but keeps the lead at only 1 for the Cardinals going into the bottom of the 12th. The Reapers just need 3 more outs to hold on. They've already got one of them here in this bottom of the 12th inning. Here's Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 4 on the day today. And Lucas is back out on that mound here in this 12th inning. That's a little chopper right back to him here. And he is going to throw it over to first base for the out. So now down to their final out once again. Second time in this game. Here's Alberto Mondesi. There's a line drive, and that one it will bounce off the wall. And he's trying to go to second here. The throw is offline. And Mondesi has got himself a double. And, I mean, good thing he has 86 speed or something, because a lot of other players that might have actually not been an extra base hit.
Allen.
There's Alex Bregman. 2 for 5 on the day. That cutter just barely misses, apparently. With a 331 average and 958 OPS for Bregman. He's having an excellent start to this season. His first full season, actually, in Houston, as that one just misses above the zone for ball 3. So we count. Sitting at 3-1. Here, Lucas is going to come set here. Looking back to second base. He's the throwing it, and that one is fouled away. Count is full, and Houston is down to their final strike here in this game now. What does he come with here in the 3-2? It's a cutter that is down. It's knocked down by the shortstop, but they're not going to get Bregman at first. And that's an error on Matt Duffy. Oh, man, an error going to keep the game going. I mean, that is a play that you got to make. Got to make that one flat out if you're Matt Duffy. And now Freddie Freeman is back up after the home run. Now he's got another chance here. That cutter is going to get the top of the zone, though. Brilliant pitch by Lucas there. And now the counting runners on third. Now they're down to their final strike again. Here, as that's a line drive deep into left field, and it's off the wall. And once again, oh my goodness, once again, Freddie Freeman is going to keep this game going. Houston remains alive. And last time in the 10th, was last out, he homered. Now they were down to the last strike, and he bangs a single off of the wall and left. So now we're tied at 3. There's a ground ball to short. That's going to be an out to end the 12th inning. But, my goodness, Freddie Freeman strikes again with another monster RBI. And we're going to the 13th. Tied at 3. What an absolutely insane ball game this is becoming here now in Houston. Now we're in the 13th inning, and bringing out of the bullpen, the Reaper is Jeffrey Springs. Here, 6.1 innings for him this year, a 1.42 ERA. He has not given up anything in one hit to righties maybe this year so far. And he was really good last year for this team. He was their setup man to them in the playoffs, and he's now pitching here in this 13th inning. That is a strike to Yuli Gurriel, who is 1 for 4 on the day so far. 2-2 pitch to him here, and there's a line drive. That one is going to get into right field, or into left field, for a base hit. So Gurriel is on. That's the goal. He had a run on base. And here's Trey Turner. He's trying to lay down a bunt. This is a good one. Down the first base line. Oh my goodness, what a play by Freddie Freeman, who throws it behind his back to get the out at first. I mean, you gotta hurry up with, one of the faster players in the majors with Trey Turner. Freddie Freeman, man, what a game. I mean, coming up with a absolutely huge plays on offense here. Watch this. Wow. Behind the back, tossing it to Springs, and it's a perfect throw to beat Trey Turner by a step. That is an incredible play. Amaya here has a chance, though. In his scoring position, a base hit to give you the lead here. That's ball 3, though. And, Jay Langoliers is on deck, so maybe trying to work carefully here. But that's a fly ball. Deep center. Still back is Sanchez. Wow, right in front of the wall. Sanchez does make the catch. Tagging from second base is the runner. Now, Yuli Gurriel's only 90 feet away. But, man, that was nearly a absolutely huge extra base hit right there for Jacob Amaya. Here's Shane Langoliers. He's 0 for 5 in this game. He's 0 for 9 in this series. If anybody's due for a hit, it's him right now. That slider was filthy. Swings and misses at it. And there's a ground ball to third base. Devers is up with it. He makes the play. That's going to end the inning, and that will send us to the bottom of the 13th. Houston has another shot here to walk this game off. 11 hits for Columbus, 13 for Houston, and here is Duelis Carrera out of the bullpen. 5.1 innings. He has not allowed a run yet, but he has allowed 6 walks, so that's a little concerning. A lot of 375 average against lefties But here's J.D. Martinez to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Houston.
1 for 5 on the day. Having a pretty good start to his season right now. And he tries to check his swing, but he does not. Apparently, as the umpire calls out a strike, he goes around. And the 2-2. Now that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. I mean, absolutely filthy pitch by Guerrera. And that might be only like this first or second strikeout that we've actually seen here in extra innings. I mean, we just haven't seen a lot of them, as J.D. Martinez was way out in front of that off-speed pitch. Here now is Jesus Sanchez up again, and he takes a fastball there from Guerrera at the corner for strike 1. 0 for 4 was hit by a pitch last time up, 255 average for him this year. And here's the 1-2 from Guerrera. It's a four-seamer driven into center field. Going back at is Carroll. He's at the wall now, and that ball is gone! Jesus Sanchez! It's his first homer of the year! And it's Houston's 14th win of the season. They walk it off here in 13 innings. 4-3. What an unbelievable win for your World Series defending champs here in this one. Wow, back and forth. They had to score twice in extra innings just to stay alive. And they win it here in the 13th. First home run of the season. What a swing right here by Jesus Sanchez. And this one just a little touch shorter than the home run hit by Freddie Freeman in the 10th inning that kept the game going. It might have actually been about the same, but that one is just a little over to the left of that home run. And 14 hits, 4 runs, and a win for the Reapers. Their 14th win of the season. And for the Cardinals, it is their 14th loss of the season here this year. But pretty crazy sequence there. I mean, you hop into a critical situation, you figure, oh, you might only get to see 1 out, and a few pitches in this game, and then we ended up seeing like 3 innings here, and we ended up seeing some absolutely huge hits. Freddie Freeman, though, I mean, he's the star of this game for the Reapers. If you don't have him coming up with a couple of absolutely monster swings, you don't win this game at all. And he got a run in the 10th, a run in the 12th. Both teams scoring in both of those innings. Houston, I mean, Columbus, they didn't have a chance to respond with that run in the bottom of the 13th. So you look at Houston, and, you know, this offense for them so far this year hasn't been incredible. It's been a slightly step down for last year's offense for them. Mondesi is still not hitting that well. Bregman has been really good, though. Freddie Freeman has been really good. He was awesome in this game. He's got 25 RBIs now on the year. Devers has been absolutely excellent. 28 RBIs for him, a 331 average. Martinez has been pretty good, but Sanchez, the bottom of the order right now, is not producing a lot. And the pitching overall for Houston is definitely weaker than it was last year. Adam Wainwright, though, good start for him in this game. He's been pretty good so far in his last year in the majors. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run allowed, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. So good numbers for him at 3.64 ERA. But the bullpen, you know, you see Vesia and Springs, those 2 guys have been really good out of the bullpen, although Vesia gave up a big run. But the rest of the bullpen for Houston has struggled so far. De Los Santos has really struggled for sure. Look at Columbus, though. I mean, I love this offense where it is right now. It's been really, really powerful and potent. Corbin Carroll batting .291. He was 3 for 6 today. Denny Duffy batting .310. He had a big home run in this game and an RBI. Urza .255. Torres .274. Ramirez .287. I mean, Brielle batting .325 right now. So I really like what this team is doing offensively. Their offense right now is doing really well. 22 RBIs for Torres. And their pitching has been pretty good. I mean, it's been solid. Alex Wood there had an awesome start here. 7 innings, 8 hits allowed, but only 1 run allowed. And Kikuchi, 2 really good innings. And the bullpen for them, you know, Pomerantz blew the save. And Lucas there did give up a run, but it was unearned. Guerrero did give up a run. So the bullpen in that game wasn't amazing, but overall the bullpen for this team, the Columbus Cardinals, has been really good this year, one of the stronger ones in baseball. And we are to kind of finishing off this episode here. We got a couple of updates, and we're calling a couple of guys down here. These two, there was two players here that we called down from the majors to AAA for the Montreal Expos, who are not really starting the year that great. And, Matt McLain right now has just not been doing well. Only batting .202 right now, 21 hits on 104 at-bats. 1 triple, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 walks, and 12 strikeouts. I just think he needs a little bit more development right now in AAA. And same thing here with Bryson Stott. Last year he was not very good. He only had 125 hits last year as a full-time starter, and he only has 22 right now in 110 at-bats. So 279 on base, that's just really bad. Both of those guys, McLain and Stott, have below 600 OPSs right now. So both of these players, I think they need some time in the minors. I don't think that they're doing much. They're not really helping the MLB team out, and so we called both of them down to AAA. And in their place, Hansel Alberto is going to move from a bench role to a starting role now for this team. And he's been really good off the bench, 39 at-bats, super small sample for him, but batting .385 right now. And they also signed David Peralta as a free agent here. And he played for Vancouver last year. He was kind of a platoon guy, didn't really start. He hasn't actually started a full season, really, since 2018 was kind of the last time he was actually given full-time reps. He played a lot in 2019 as well, but, this is a guy, he's going to get the rest of the year probably to start this in this season here. 2 years for him, $2.9 million contract. So a pretty manageable, really cheap contract there. But those are all the moves. Seeing a couple of those guys down and signing David Peralta to a free agent contract as well. So that'll be the end of this episode here for you guys. And those are the moves that we did with the Expos. Next time here in this series, we'll have a really good matchup between Boston and New York. Those two teams have been really good to start the year. New York has recovered from an 0-6 start to have a really good season right now, and Boston is right near them in that division race. So that'll be a good game for you to show off next time. But next time on this channel will be the final game of the regular season for the FCS, or for the NCAA franchise with the FIU Panthers. We'll do that game, and we'll finish off that season. And then we will go to the bowl game for the Yukon Huskies here and ending out that season as well. But thank you guys for watching. Hope everybody had a happy Christmas and got all the gifts that they wanted and were expecting. And Happy New Year for everyone. It's in a couple of days here from the time of recording. So hope everybody had a good year in 2024. I can't believe it's already over. 2025 is coming up soon, and it'll be a big year for me. I'll be graduating. I'll be moving on to another stage of my life here, and so it'll be a lot of transition for me, but I'm ready for it, and I hope you guys are ready for 2025 as well. So thank you guys so much for watching to this one here. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me, and I will see all you guys next time here on the channel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless.